what most advertisers don't get, which I don't understand why they don't get this, but they're running ads like 5 or 10 years ago, you can run an image ad and get a ton of traction with it, especially on Meta. I guess just the way the thing was set up, you could just do that. But now they're playing catch up with all the other platforms. So like with TikTok and stuff. And how it works now is Google did a study that shows that the average consumer, this is anybody on these platforms, watches about 7 hours worth of content through 11 touch points on 4 different platforms. So that means that they might see 7 hours of your content, 11 different pieces of content, and they might find you on LinkedIn or Reddit or Facebook, Instagram, whatever, YouTube, before they move forward with you. So that process has gotten a lot longer in the last few years. And I think a lot of that, this is a guess, but I think a lot of it has to do with people being skeptical and burned in the past from now with AI stuff, you can generate so much garbage with no effort that I think that's why Meta rebuilt their system. It's called Andromeda, and it's an AI that figures out who to show ads to. And they had to rebuild the whole thing because of the AI content flooding the system. So with the 7 hours in mind, and then on top of that, knowing that only 2 to 3% of the population of daily users on the platform is going to buy something today or move forward in any way. 2 to 3%. It's a very small pool of people. And if your ads are not positioned properly, and you can end up bidding on the highest, you can end up bidding on the 2 to 3% of the pie. And then the 97, 98% of people that aren't ready to buy today, they don't get bid on. And that's where you get the cheap ad conversions. So what a lot of agencies will do, and tell me if I'm not being clear, please. But what a lot of agencies will do is they'll go for a sales campaign, or they'll go right for a leads campaign right out of the gate. And when they do that, they're bidding on the 2 to 3%. So they're bidding on the most expensive part of the auction. And then they usually get outbid because they're going up against everybody else and any large corporation that's also advertising in that space on that audience. So what I do differently is I go for video ads that are structured in a specific way where it's I would tell you, and this is the exercise really, for you to try for yourself if you want, is create a 3 to 5 minute video. And I can give you the structure if you're interested, where it's here's the intro, here's the, whatever. But the idea is that you're putting out helpful content and you're using that as bait for your ideal customer to see it. And we're doing it with no call to action, no sales campaign. It's literally for engagement, and we're trying to get watch time out of it. Because if I can get you to watch a video for 5 minutes, or if you went on, on YouTube and you're looking up how to clear a drain or something, and you sit there for 30 minutes, it's a really strong signal for the algorithm to know who else to go out there to find that to show the ad to next. And that is what Andromeda, that's what this AI is looking for, is the strongest signal to be okay, this person is really interested in XYZ. Let me go out there. I have all these other people to go out there and find them. So it's a lot stronger of a signal than just image ads, because people could just scroll right past it. Maybe they like it. But again, it's all about watch time. So I like to do video ads, 3 to 5 minutes long. I use that as bait. And then I do kind of a retargeting campaign where I take the people that watched a percentage of that and I put them, you think of it like an invisible list. So if I get 100 people to watch 25% of my video,
gotcha.
Meta knows who those people are. And I can then show them other ads to follow up with them, and I can be in front of them for those 7 hours of time, and I can keep popping up in their feed over and over and over again, where they're like, my God, your ads are like following me around.
Right.
That's what you're seeing. If you use social media, you probably see that yourself, where you see the same ad over and over again. It's the same idea.